Jai Gurudev, dear students. Today, in the subject mathematics, we shall study about the properties of whole numbers. So, let's discuss the properties of whole numbers. Whole numbers, as you know, that all counting numbers that we use in our daily life to count the things, including zero, are called whole numbers. So, let's come to the properties of whole numbers. So, in this section, we shall study about different properties of whole numbers, and those properties are: first one is closure property for addition and multiplication. अब यहाँ सब्ट्रैक्शन और डिवीजन क्यों नहीं है उसके बारे में बात की डिस्कस करेंगे. नेक्स्ट है कॉम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी फॉर एडिशन एंड मल्टीप्लिकेशन, एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी फॉर एडिशन एंड मल्टीप्लिकेशन, distributive property of multiplication over addition, distributive property of multiplication over subtraction is also included, and identity for addition and multiplication. So these are some certain properties which we are going to study in this session. So let's start, and there are many important rules that you will note down in your notebooks also, and these definitions are also given in your textbook too, so you can note them down. Now, first is closure property that we are going to study. So let's discuss first closure property of addition. So dear boys, कभी भी आप होल नंबर्स की अगर हम कोई एग्जांपल्स लेते हैं, जैसे कोई भी दो होल नंबर्स ले लीजिए, टेक एनी टू होल नंबर्स एंड ऐड देम. अगर उनको हम ऐड करते हैं तो हमें क्या मिलता है, यहाँ पर हम देख रहे हैं. कुछ जैसे एग्जांपल्स यहाँ पर ले रहे हैं, उनको आप देखिए. जैसे पहले में मैं ले रहा हूँ 4 और 5. अगर हम 4 5 को ऐड करते हैं 9 मिला. यू नो दैट 4 इज अ होल नंबर, 5 इज आल्सो अ होल नंबर, एंड देयर सम 9 इज आल्सो अ होल नंबर. Similarly, 8 is a whole number, 4 is a whole number, and their sum 12 is also a whole number. 90 is a whole number, 0 is a whole number, their sum 90 is also a whole number. So in this way, we conclude that it is clear from the above examples that sum of any two whole numbers results in a whole numbers. कोई भी आप whole number लेंगे और उनका जब आप sum करेंगे तो वो एक whole number ही होगा. Therefore, we can say that sum of any two whole numbers is a whole number, or the collection of whole numbers is closed under addition. So, this is the closure property of addition. So, closed under addition, इसलिए इसको closure property कहते हैं क्योंकि ये इस रूल के अंतर्गत closed है. अगर कोई भी दो हम whole numbers लेंगे तो उनका sum surely whole numbers ही होगा. This property is known as the closure property for addition of whole numbers. Now, let's proceed forward for the closure property of multiplication. So, कोई भी आप टू होल नंबर्स लेते हैं, उनको आपस में हम मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. So, यहाँ पर जैसे हम कुछ होल नंबर लेते हैं 7 and 8. Both are whole numbers. When we multiply them, the product is 56. This is also a whole number. So, product of two whole numbers is a whole number. There are many other examples also. 5 into 6, 5 and 6 are whole number. Their product is 30. It is also a whole number. 0, 15, these are whole numbers. Their product is 0. It is also a whole number. So, in this way, these examples clarify that multiplication of two whole numbers is also found to be a whole number. Any two whole numbers कोई भी लेंगे उनका multiplication whole number होता है. Therefore, it is clear that system of whole numbers is closed under multiplication. This is closure property of multiplication. Let's proceed to next property. This is under the topic of subtraction. Though closure property is not applicable on subtraction, but why? So let's clear it. When we take any two whole numbers, suppose that we have taken 5 and 3. So 5 is a whole number, 3 is a whole number. We apply process of subtraction. 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. It is also a whole number. But if we take 3 earlier, 3 minus 5, it is minus 2. It is not a whole number. Negative numbers are not whole numbers. So we can say that each time we cannot find a set of whole numbers whose subtraction, whose difference is a whole number. Next example, we have taken 6 minus 9 is equal to minus 3, which is not a whole number. So 7 minus 2 is equal to 5, it is a whole number. But 2 minus 6 is equal to minus 4, this is not a whole number. So in this way, we can say that the whole numbers are not closed under subtraction, or you may say that the process of subtraction is not closed under closure property is not applicable for the process of subtraction. Next, come to division. So we can take any two whole numbers. Suppose that 8 and 2 we have taken. 8 is a whole number, 2 is also a whole number. But when we divide them, 8 divided by 2, answer is 4. This is also a whole number. And we have taken 2 and 4, another set of whole numbers. And when we divide them, it is 1 upon 2. It is not a whole number. So we conclude that whole numbers are not closed under division, or you can say that closure property is not applicable for the process of division. There is one more important note, that division by 0 is not defined. There is no number exists in mathematics as a real number that can be divided by 0. And if it is divided, the quotient is not defined. क्योंकि जब भी कभी आप किसी नंबर को 0 से डिवाइड करते हो, जैसे मान लीजिए कि हम 5 को 0 से डिवाइड करने जा रहे हैं, इसका मतलब क्या है कि हम 0 से 5 को डिवाइड करना शुरू करेंगे, टेबल पढ़ना शुरू करेंगे आप. सो 5 is divided by 0. सो हाउ मेनी टाइम्स, अब हम इसकी 0 की टेबल पढ़ेंगे, 5 के पास पहुंचना है तो 0 1 जार 0, 2 जार 0, 3 जार 0, 4 जार 0. हम कभी भी 5 के पास नहीं पहुंच सकते हैं. जैसे आप रिपीटेड सब्ट्रैक्शन देखते हो कि जैसे आपको डिवाइड करना है 8 डिवाइडेड बाई 2. सो दैट मीन्स पहले आप क्या करेंगे, 8 माइनस 2 इज इक्वल टू 6. दूसरा क्या करेंगे, 6 माइनस 2 इज इक्वल टू 4. तीसरा क्या करेंगे आप, 4 माइनस 2 इज इक्वल टू 2. चौथा 2 माइनस 2 इज इक्वल टू 0. कितने स्टेप, 1 2 3 4, 4 स्टेप्स आए, और आंसर इज 4. You would have studied about this in your previous class. But when we divide any number by 0, suppose that we are dividing 9 by 0. So 9 minus 0 equal 9, 9 minus 0 equal 9, 9 minus 0 equal 9, up to infinite places. This process will go on, but we will never get any defined result. So there is no number which can be divided by 0. Or you may say that when any number is divided by 0, any number. So any number n, कोई भी नंबर हो सकता है यहाँ पर 1 2 3 100,000, अगर इसको 0 से डिवाइड करते हैं तो आवर आंसर इज नॉट डिफाइंड. दिस इज द सिंबल ऑफ नॉट डिफाइंड. नॉट डिफाइंड, दिस इज सिंबल. सो in every step we get same result, 9. This will never stop, so we can say that division by 0 is not defined. Remember this fact. Now let's proceed to further topic, commutative property. What is commutative property? We have given an example. We have taken two whole numbers, 5 and 4. So when we add 5 and 5 plus 4, our answer is 9. When we have added as 4 plus 5, our answer is 9. So this means 5 plus 4 is equal to 4 plus 5. In other words, we can say that we can add whole numbers in any order. कोई भी order हो, आप उनको add करोगे, you will get same answer. So therefore, according to commutative property, for addition, the sum of two whole numbers is the same, no matter in which order they are added. So symbolically, we can say if A and B are two whole numbers, then A plus B is equal to B plus A. Now, commutative property of multiplication. same whole numbers have been taken, 5 and 4. So 5 into 4 is equal to 20. 4 into 5 is also equal to 20. Means 5 into 4 is equal to 4 into 5. This shows that we can multiply whole numbers in any order. किसी भी order पर हम whole numbers को multiply कर सकते हैं. So commutative property for multiplication states that the product of two whole numbers is the same no matter in which order they are multiplied. So इनके order के number के बारे में कोई भी इनका ऑर्डर हो सकता है नंबर्स का, लेकिन इनका प्रोडक्ट है वो सेम रहेगा. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक है सब्ट्रैक्शन. सब्ट्रैक्ट करके देखिए आप, हमने 7 माइनस 5 किया, आपका आंसर 2 आ रहा है. 5 माइनस 7 किया, -2 आ रहा है. दीज आंसर आर नॉट सेम, देयरफॉर सब्ट्रैक्शन इज नॉट कम्यूटेटिव. कम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी सब्ट्रैक्शन की प्रोसीजर पर एप्लीकेबल नहीं है. डिवीजन भी देख लेते हैं आप. 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. 2 divided by 6 1/3. Answers are not same. Therefore, division is not commutative. Commutative property division पर भी applicable नहीं होगी. Next property is associative property. So, association means to form groups. So, कैसे ग्रुप फॉर्म होते हैं एडिशन पर देख लीजिए. जैसे हमको 1 2 3 दो नंबर ऐड करना है. पहले हमने 1 2 का ग्रुप बनाया, उसमें 3 को ऐड किया. सो 1 + 2 3 एंड 3 ऑलरेडी हमारा है, तो 3 + 3 = 6. दोबारा क्या किया, 1 + 2 और 3 का हमने ग्रुप बना लिया. सो 1 + 2 3 5 = 6. आंसर इज सेम. मीन्स एनी काइंड ऑफ ग्रुप इज फॉर्म्ड इन एनी एसोसिएशन, द सम इज सेम. So this shows that results are same even if we change the grouping of numbers. Even if we change the grouping of numbers, the results are same. So while adding whole numbers, we can group them in any order. This is called associative property of addition. किसी भी ऑर्डर पर उन नंबर्स की हम ग्रुपिंग कर लें और उनको आपस में ऐड करें. जैसे बहुत सारे नंबर्स होते हैं तो उनके हम ग्रुप बना लेते हैं. जैसे मान लीजिए कि हम ऐड करना चाहते हैं 1 + 2 + 5 + 3. अब इसमें हम एक साथ इनको ऐड करने में प्रॉब्लम होती है, हमने इनके ग्रुप बना लिया. 1 + 2 = 3 और 5 + 3 = 8. सो 3 + 8 = 11. ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं, या हम ग्रुप दूसरे ढंग से भी कर सकते थे. इन 3 के भी ग्रुप बना सकते थे. 1 + 2 + 5, सो इट इज 8 + 3 alone, it is 11. So any grouping, any order, so we can group them in any order, the sum is same. So the process of addition is associative. Now multiplication. Here we can see 2 into 3 into 4. We have to multiply them. First we have made group of 2 into 3, then multiplied by 4. So 2 3 is 6 into 4 is equal to 24. Second, 2 into 3 into 4. 3 into 4 is equal to 12. That is multiplied by 2. Our answer is 24. Both condition answer is same. Means grouping does not affect the product. So we can say through this result that even if we change the grouping of numbers, the product is same, the result is same. So while multiplying whole numbers, we can group them in any order. This is called the associative property of multiplication. Next, come to process of subtraction and make grouping in this process too. We have taken 5 minus 3 minus 2. So 5 minus 3 is equal to 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. Next 5 minus 3 minus 2. So 5 minus 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. It is 4. These are not same. So the result shows that the results are not same if we regroup the numbers except in certain case. तो कुछ केसेस ऐसे हो सकते हैं. सर्टन केस का मतलब क्या है कि नॉर्मली क्या होता है, एसोसिएशन पर सब्ट्रैक्शन पे लागू नहीं होती. सर्टन केस कौन से हो सकते हैं, जैसे मान लीजिए कुछ ऐसी जगहों पे कभी कभी एक चांस हो जाता है जहाँ पर आंसर सेम आ सकते हैं, बाकी इसमें आंसर आपके सेम नहीं आएंगे. सो एग्जाम्पल कुछ सर्टन केस कौन से कुछ यहाँ पर दिए हैं, जैसे कि 3 minus 2 minus 0. सो 1 minus 0 = 1. 3 minus 2 minus 0. 3 minus 2 = 1. तो ये एक आपका एक्सेप्शन है, ऐसा हर जगह नहीं होता है. सो एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी इज नॉट एप्लीकेबल इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ सब्ट्रैक्शन. या यू मे से सब्ट्रैक्शन डज नॉट फॉलो एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी एक्सेप्ट इन फ्यू केसेस. डिवीजन में चेक कर लेते हैं. जैसे 12 divided by 3 divided by 2. So So 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4, divided by 2 is equal to 2. 12 divided by 3 divided by 2. 3 divided by 2 equal 1.5. 12 से divide करेंगे is equal to 8. Answers are not same. So process of division is not applicable. There are a few exceptional cases like 6 divided by 3 make a group when divided by 1. So this is exceptional case. So division does not follow the associative property except in few cases. कुछ केसेस को छोड़ करके डिवीजन एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी को फॉलो नहीं करता. डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव प्रॉपर्टी ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट प्रॉपर्टी है. डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ मल्टीप्लिकेशन ओवर एडिशन. तो इस प्रॉपर्टी को आप ऐसे फॉर्मुलेट कर सकते हैं कि a मल्टीप्लाइड बाई b प्लस सी इज इक्वल टू a मल्टीप्लाइड बाई b प्लस a मल्टीप्लाइड बाई c. Remember this. So suppose that here 15 is multiplied by 8 plus 2. So पहले 15 into 8 मल्टीप्लाई करें और 15 into 2 इनका जो आंसर होगा वो डायरेक्ट इसके आंसर के इक्वल होगा. जैसे आप ऐसे देखते हैं 15 into 8 plus 2, 8 plus 2 is equal to 10. So 15 into 10 is equal to 150. पहला केस हुआ. दूसरा अगर हम प्रॉपर्टी अप्लाई करते हैं so 15 multiplied by 8 plus 15 multiplied by 2, it is 120 plus 30 is equal to 150. So both conditions answers are same. Now so first we have multiplied in this way, and second when we break the brackets, just suppose that 290 multiplied by 100 plus 5. So 290 multiplied by 100, then 290 multiplied by 5, and their sums are added, their products are added. So our answer is 30,450. And this answer would have been same if we would have multiplied directly 290 multiplied by 105. There also this answer would have been same. Distributive property of multiplication over subtraction, 20 into 12 minus 2, so is equal to 20 into 10 is equal to 200. But if we have multiplied them one by one, 20 into 12 minus 20 into 2, so 240 20 into 12 minus 20 into 2 is equal to 240 minus 40. That would have been minus 40. So answer would have been 200. So this is same. So to make the multiplication easy, we can write, जैसे यहाँ पर देखिए अब 200 into 98 है, इसको आपको मल्टीप्लाई करना है. तो ऐसे तो आप मल्टीप्लाई कर ही लेंगे, लेकिन इसको इजी करने के लिए हम 98 तो कर देते हैं 100 minus 2, और इसी बड़ी आसानी से मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हैं. और इस तरह से इसका प्रोसीजर हो जाएगा आपको 200 into 100 माइनस से 200 into 2, और इस तरह से आप इसका आंसर ला सकते हैं. तो ये है डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ मल्टीप्लिकेशन ओवर सब्ट्रैक्शन. Additive identity. What is additive identity? 0 itself is its additive identity. Means when we add 0 to any whole number, we get the same whole number again. Thus 0 is called an identity for addition. 0 को क्या बोलते हैं? Identity for addition of whole numbers, or additive identity for whole numbers. Why? Because whenever we add 0 to any number, our sum is the same. Multiplication property of 0. 0 plays a special role in multiplication too. In any number, when multiplied by 0 becomes 0. किसी भी नंबर को 0 से मल्टीप्लाई करो, आपका आंसर 0 हो जाएगा. Multiplicative identity. तो multiplicative identity property states that any time we multiply number by 1, product is the original number. तो आइडेंटिटी जब लग जाती है तो ओरिजिनल नंबर ही वहाँ पर आता है. 1 से आप किसी भी नंबर को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे या किसी भी नंबर को 1 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, आंसर आपका सेम वही नंबर होगा. जैसे 9 into 1 is equal to 9, 7 into 1 is equal to 7, and so on. So in this way we have discussed the basic properties. Before starting the exercise, you should revise it, and if there is any confusion still, you may consult. Thank you.